If
because nobody pointed it out to the court. All were silent spectators. Nobody, there is no argument that this is wrong.
What is wrong?
Just a moment.
No,
The argument which you are
what
advancing.
is wrong? The judgment is wrong, not the chart. What the part people will show? When the matter is being argued,
Yes.
they would not know what judgment will be
That
filed.
is your argument. Show us from the affidavit that this point was taken.
The point, nobody has.
You have no locus to say that. This is on the basis of the records of writ petition. You are the appellants before us now.
Yes, yes.
Have you filed any pleadings? You had no scope to use any pleadings in that writ petition.
Correct.
So you show us that this point was taken by the respondents in their affidavit in opposition.
Now, what point could be taken? What point? What is the point?
Mr. Mitra, kindly concise yourself to the actual challenge.
My lord, kindly.
You are taking us on the basis of this, that there was no pleading, nothing was said, advocates were silent, court on itself arrived at this point. Yes. This is because there was favoritism, there was a scam. That is why you opted it, even though you did not come.
Scam is where?
Scam is where?
Scam is where?
It is explicit from the records. Have you seen this document?
Scam where?
We are showing it to you.
Kindly, I will
come to page 237.
Page. Appellants.
In one appeal. 1382.
One appeal.
Who are they? 705.
705. Who are really a representative. There are 32,000 others of similar fate. Anyway, what is their case? Why they have appealed? They, in 2016, participated in selection process, along with the writ petitioners. 2017, they were successfully appointed. They are successful candidates and appointed and given the job. They started in employment since 2017. Yes. In September 2022, after 5 years, those unsuccessful candidates made this writ petition, 114 number, 139 effectively, for cancelling our appointments without impeding us. And I made a mistake.
There was no prayer for cancellation.
There is no prayer for our cancellation. They only asked for their appointments.
Yes.
Correct? Yes. They did not ask for, there is no prayer for our cancellation. 20,000. This is specifically I given in a note to give you that figure. I'm told you that round figure I'm giving, but specific broken figure I shall give you in writing, in note. 1,20,000 approximately, more than that. They participated. Out of that, untrained candidates for whom we are appearing in that group, 32,000 and odd. An appointment they received. 30,000 appointed? 32,000 untrained candidates were appointed, were successful.
Yes.
The writ petitioners did not ask for our cancellation. They came after 5 years, we are rendering service, we are in employment. After 5 years of continuous employment, writ petitioners filed their application for their own appointment. We have nothing to quarrel with them. We don't stand in the way. If there is, both can create posts and vacancies. Then, unexpectedly, that petition, without any formal amendment or anything, turned into something else.
No, Mr.
That-
Mitro, it has been argued before us what you have just
Yes.
now started.
No, don't repeat.
They were not made parties. There was no prayer for
No, that's
cancellation.
right.
So
Now
please argue any fresh point
I
you
follow.
want to argue.
I come to today my point.
Yes, yes.
It has been argued before Lordship. There's an investigation. Investigation. Too much of an investigation by not befitting a judge. In this matter, not befitting a judge. Too much of investigation, not befitting a judge. That has been argued by Mr. Advocate General. So, don't rely on this order. It has been supplemented by Mr. Kollan Bandyopadhyay by saying that this investigation, which is although not asked for in the petition, has been carried out without impeding, without notice to the parties sought to be affected.
And they did not get any chance to cross-examine.
I am adopting both. I am not repeating. The judge has not been able to find any sustainable ground for cancellation of employment. So, Miller, kindly come straight to the judgment. I shall say on merit set aside this out. Not on this ground. Set on that is my addition. No. Now, can the judgment, my lord? Can straight away from the judgment? It is volume 3 of Board's paper book. Board's paper book. And, my lord, if I may straight away come to the judgment and straight away the paragraph 6, I take the ground one by one and request your lordship to see whether that ground can be sustained or not. Please come to me, Lord, paragraph 6 at page 6 and 13. That is the first ground. 6 and 13, volume 3. Volume 3. কোটে আছি কথা বলবো না কেটে দেবো twice. So the medium pass mark or what they call cut-off mark will vary from district to district, category to category. This is the judge is aware of that. This is the position. Now happened from that report. Now comes the first ground of the learned judge. From the said breakup, the petitioners found and alleged where they alleged anyway that the particulars given therein are absolutely false, as because the lowest number of empaneled candidates were shown in the report as 14.191. Kindly take note. 14 marks, 1.9, lowest. Whereas throughout West Bengal, 824 candidates who scored below 13 were appointed. And the petitioners prepared a tabular sheet to that effect and enclosed in annexure, etc. Is page 21. What you find that? What is
Where
that?
is that
Where
report?
from?
11th of January 23, which page?
Page below. I'm giving the page. It is in the
page 14 of compilation.
There's a compilation file.
Yes, we have the compilation. Give us the page number.
I'm told it is a compilation file by Mr. Lahiri.
Affidavit in opposition. Affidavit in opposition.
It has been prepared from the affidavit in opposition filed by the writ petitioners.
Please give us the page number because we have gone through the
Paragraph.
compilation, which has been annexed, page 700 and that.
Yes.
Compilation is from pages 123 to 237.
This part is not in that compilation.
This compilation was in first matter.
This was filed in respect of stay petition of the board by the writ petitioners. There, this notification is there.
Stay petition?
Opposition to the stay on behalf of the writ petitioner. There they have annexed.
Where? What is the page number of your?
4. of that state petition.
That is 1352, your paper book.
No, this is my lord. This is not in the paper book of the board also, but this is on the record. This was filed by the petitioners.
When filed?
As
Give us the compilation, Mr. Dev.
I'll
So you are meaning to say that the compilation given in 873 is a different one? 873 appeal,
yes, compilation is different.
different. So that is not with us. You have not annexed in the paper book.
That is in respect of the board's appeal.
We are not concerned with that.
Compilation for your lordship, a copy you have
So how many compilations we shall rely? Because it was started saying that there is one compilation which has been annexed from page 123 of the...
compilation. This is the affidavit in opposition on behalf of the
So there must be common pages in that, na? It was your duty to segregate that. Please do not expect us to go 800 pages document as and when you will pick it up. Forget about board, Mr. Devbarman. It is your child. You will not tell us that this is the compilation report in the paper book. Whose appeal is it?
Appeal of board.
This appeal, you are the 705 appellants are here. So where do you have annexed that compilation?
That appeal, you are not hard with all these things, you have procure somehow subsequently.
So tell us how many compilations are there we have to go through. What is the compilation of yours? Please write down in bold letters that this is pertaining to this appeal.
Yes.
And show us the Mr. Mitra is referring to the board's report. You bring out that board's report. 11th of January 2023. Yes, Mr. Mitra, you proceed.
Let me make submission. I shall then try to get it in one. Whatever documents are convenient should be in one compilation. That will be convenient. Also, cannot have to shuffle from them.
That is what we were saying from the very beginning.
Let me see what we can say. I can say relevant,
Yes,
then I make it. The question is where from the learned judge got this lowest mark of 14.191. Where from? That they got. They got from the
numberটা লেখো
ফ্ল্যাগ করা আছে কি কি মার্কটা করা নেই তো মার্ক করা নেই তো না না মার্ক করা কপি দেবে কিরকম করে এটা আমাকে হ্যাঁ এটা আমাকে না না মার্ক করা কপি দিন এমনি এটা দিন ওটা আমাকে দিন
এটা থেকে কিশোর দত্ত
stay proceedings. The writ petitioner disclosed.
Where from you are getting that date of 24th August?
This is come to page 14. Kindly come to page 14.
Page 14 of? Page 14 of what?
The affidavit in opposition.
I don't know. We have not got the copies.
It was this.
Which page you are saying?
This is. বলুন affidavit নেই বলছে কোথা আছে বলুন got the affidavit in opposition and make him a copy. That's a copy না দিলে কেউ কি জজ জানবেন
You 705 appellants are from which district?
This is
which district you belong to? 705 appellants? কিছুই ওয়ার্ড করে আছে আমরা মুখছি
different district different cut of mark different district may I only pay first for my argument now I'm showing you 14.191 was the cut-off mark of Bidhum district. And how do I get it? Please take this document as page 14. This affidavit annexure to the affidavit opposition of the writ petitioners themselves. Because they had submitted this, primary education has submitted this. And they knew.
Page 14.
Yes, page 14. West Bengal Board of Primary Education submitting to the council for the board, supplying to the council. This was submitted to court. Well, 14.19 on page also. Yes. Now, please come, my lord, to page 20. Please come to page 20. The list heading, list of breakup of. Please come to 20. The list of breakup of total score of the last impaneled candidates in crossmark is given. This is in their respective.
You were saying you are for MAT 1352.
Yes,
so this is another MAT number which is given. Sir, please tell completely that this is what we have done, not in installment. We are not concerned. Then
the same document is there in page 86 of the paper book. Same document.
Paper book.
Are you appearing in MAT 1352?
Yes,
You are also in 1352. Any other council is there in 1352? No. Because tomorrow he will come and say, I am relying upon this compilation.
I have prepared this, so therefore I am saying.
Page 80 what? এটা কিসে? এটা বোর্ডের? এটা অন্য জিনিস।
বুঝতে পারছো?
এটা কি বোর্ডের? বোর্ডের? এটা তাই কেন তুমি দিচ্ছ তাহলে? This will appear also from the paper book of board. Board volume 1. Make a note of that. Volume 1 of board paper book, page 86. কেন কম্বিনেশন দিচ্ছ বলাচ্ছে কেন পরিষ্কার এখানে আছে তো নোটিফিকেশন ফর অ্যাপ্লিকেশন ফর্মস 48 T88 to 2041 and lordship below that district wide list of UBI branches, DPSC, chamber of distribution, etc.
Your argument was that this cutoff which has been given, this is in respect of Birbhum schedule caste only.
Birbhum.
So you, after the three examples which you have given just now, out of which only one is SC, others are not of that category. That you have not pointed out.
Oh, this is SC only one.
Only SC.
And others
so
are
your
OBCA,
argument ought to have been
others are OBC.
That we are not concerned because 14.141 does not tally to OBC.
Very good. Very good. Then this is Bengali SC. Yes. You are
all right,
SC.
you proceed with the judgment
right,
now, Mr. Mitro.
Therefore, my lord,
So your argument is only one discrepancy you have shown us in respect of Gouda.
Therefore, my lord, the only one, this petitioner of SC from Birbhum, he got 12 point.
We understood that had he got more than 14, then the question would have come.
No. This was before the court. This chart was before the court in January one time. Then, if the court, in spite of this, makes this finding, what would you call it?
Because nobody pointed it out to the court. All were silent spectators. Nobody. There is no argument that this is wrong.
What was wrong?
Just a moment. The argument which you are advancing.
What is wrong? The judgment is wrong, not the chart. What the part people will show. When the matter is being argued,
yes,
they would not know what judgment will be filed.
That is your argument. Show us from the affidavit that this point was taken.
The point, nobody has...
You have no locus to say that. This is on the basis of the records of writ petition. You are the appellants before us now.
Yes.
Have you filed any pleadings? You had no scope to use any pleadings in that writ petition.
Correct.
So you show us that this point was taken by the respondents in their affidavit in opposition.
Now, what point could be taken? What point? What is the point?
Mr. Mitro, kindly concise yourself to the actual challenge.
My lord, kindly...
You are taking us on the basis of this, that there was no pleading, nothing was said, advocates were silent, court on itself arrived at this point. Yes. This is your argument. Yes.
Court arrived at this as his final judgment from a report submitted to him by the board as per his direction. And from that report, court found that 14 was the lowest mark for bedroom SC. Let us read. Now, in the judgment, what the court will say, nobody would know.
I think we are not clear to you. We have asked you that this argument which you are advancing before us, was there any glimpse of such pleading in the records before the writ court? If this is
We are
taken
not
up,
parties. We are not parties.
not of you. We are not saying you. We are saying about the board and the board in the writ petition. Board has never said this. That what, my lord, you are referring, this is a wrong statement you are recording.
One mistake. Can you permit me?
All right, Mr. Mittal,
No, Lordship noted.
you proceed.
Lordship making with respect one mistake. The mistake of the judge is appearing in the judgment. How the board will know that this mistake will be committed by the judgment in the judgment when the argument was going on?
No. Was it not incumbent upon the board to tell to the court the argument which you are advancing?
No.
14
Again, kindly allow me, kindly can listen to it. This, that the court will file a judgment as a ground saying that the total lowest mark was 14 point such and such. And the writ petitioner has scored more than or near that, and how would the board know? Was this point indicated? Judgment was given, dictated in court, and then argument started. Argument starts after judgment. How would the board know? Anybody would know that the judge will make it a ground when it is not in the pleading? Please consider from that angle. I am asserting the judgment.
50,
on the basis
50 occasions the writ petition was heard.
Writ petition was hard.
And this exception was filed on 11 January.
In the writ petition, is it anywhere stated that 14.191 was the overall lowest mark? Not stated anywhere.
That has come on record on 11th of January. That is from the report. Serial number 19. Yes, Mr. Mitra.
May I just humbly summarize what I'm saying? In the judgment, court has given a new ground for cancellation of appointment. The new ground is that district-wise, lowest pass mark was 14.191. And although there were candidates who have scored more, they were ignored. This point, if not taken in writ petition, one would not know how to deal with that. It is nowhere on record that judge, honorable judge, in course of hearing, disclosed to the parties, appearing parties, that this point is troubling me, as normally fair judges do. This point is troubling me. I find that district-wise lowest pass mark was 14, and so many petitioners got more than that. If the question was put, the learned judge, learned counsel, appellate board would have the occasion to say, would have the opportunity to say, the Lordship, we are making a mistake. 14 is not the benchmark for the entire candidates. It is only the benchmark for one district, Birbhum scheduled caste. And kindly see, has any of the petitioners got more than that? Any of the petitioners belonging to Birbhum SC has got more than that.
Only one person was there. Only one person was there.
Only one person did petitioners. So, he had below this. No? Yeah. Now, let us take one by one. Therefore, this reasoning given by the learned judge in the judgment is factually incorrect. And learned judge, if I put most humbly, he has misdirected himself. On that basis, learned judge what say? 824 candidates who scored below 13 were appointed. Very good. But in which districts? Were they appointed in the category of scheduled caste in the Birbhum? Doesn't say.
Yes.
Now, am I clear, Milo? Lot of one, why this question could not be answered? Why this question could not be anticipated by the board? This is for the board to say. A point can be anticipated which is in the pleading, number one, or sometime when they discussed in court. But there is nobody's case these are discussed in court. The learned judge opened up his mind and say, I'm going to consider this as if this point is troubling me, as my lord very often say. This point is troubling me, although may not be in the pleading, but tell me what you have got to say. কোথায় বলছি?
This is exception to the writ petition. Infused is an
But I get more instances of it out of the book.
exception of the report file. Exception of the petition.
এটা কোন পেজ নেই?
এটা কিছুই loss না। পঞ্চাশ বার জিনিসটা হয় শুধু একটা স্টেটমেন্ট ফলো করে
এটা কি 24 জানুয়ারি কি অ্যাফিডেভিট এক্সেপশন দিয়েছিল? ডিস্ট্রিক্ট ওয়াইজ লোয়েস্ট মার্ক, lowest pass mark?
that is because there was favoritism, there was a scam. That is why you opted it, even though
Yes.
you did not come.
Scam is where?
Scam is where?
Scam is where?
It is explicit from the
Hello?
records. Have you seen this document?
Scam where?
We are showing it to you.
I can't leave it. I will
Come to
get
page 237. Page 237
237 of the volume.
of MAT 873.
Put a volume 1. Volume 1. Can you? Oh, I'm grateful to my Lord for this is similar to what you expect. The court will open up. No, আমারটা বলুন তো। আমারটা এখানে আছে তো। যাও, আমারটা তো আমারটা দেখো তো এখানে আছে। Yes, Milo. A report against 42,949 vacancies. Yes, Milo.
Have you considered this?
No, I have not. Dr. Kelly saying,
Then we will put question to the board because
No,
this is not your document.
May I point out, humbly know what is the point?
No, we will put the question to the board. You place your case,
This
Mr.
is the
Mishra.
primary teacher